Hello everyone, welcome to episode 5 of the Golden Nuggets of Leadership channel. Today's topic, it addresses the question of why do leaders fail? 10 common mistakes. My name is Louis Larimer, and since 1982, I have studied and taught the principles of leadership to MBA students, business owners, corporate executives, and government officials. I have also served as president and CEO of several successful corporate enterprises. As a result of my personal leadership journey, I've seen many leaders with talent, intelligence, and even charisma fail. It happens more often than you might think. And when it does, it's rarely because of a lack of ability. More often, it's because of a few predictable and avoidable mistakes. Today, I'm going to share with you the most common reasons why leaders fail. I do this so that you can recognize them early and lead more wisely. Common mistake number 1 is a lack of awareness. Everything in leadership begins with that. Leaders fail when they do not understand how they come across, ignore feedback, fail to confront reality, and overestimate their strengths. Without self-awareness, blind spots grow, and blind spots left unexamined eventually become breakdowns. Wise leaders are not perfect. They do make mistakes, but they are aware and willing to learn. Common mistake 2. Failure to build trust. Leadership runs on trust. When trust is low, communication breaks down, motivation fades, people disengage. Leaders fail when they say one thing and do another, withhold information, and act inconsistently. Trust is not built through authority, it is built through integrity over time. Common mistake number 3, poor communication. Many leadership failures are simply communication breakdowns. Leaders assume that people understand the vision, that expectations are clear and alignment exists, but often it doesn't. So therefore, effective leaders clarify, reinforce, and repeat, because what is obvious to the leader is often unclear to everyone else. Inability to adapt is common mistake number 4. What worked yesterday may not work today. Leaders fail when they resist change, hold too tightly to past successes, and refuse to adjust their style. Strong leadership, paradoxically, requires flexibility. The environment changes, people change, challenges evolve, and leaders must change with them. Common mistake number 5, inappropriate levels of control. Some leaders try to control everything. Others step back too far. Both lead to failure. Over-control creates dependence, frustration, and lack of initiative. Lack of control creates confusion, drift, and missed results. Wise leadership finds the balance between guidance and freedom. Common mistake number 6, failure to develop others. Leadership is not just about results, it's about people. Leaders fail when they focus on only outcomes, ignore growth and development of their people, and fail to invest in their teams. Short-term results may improve, but long-term strength declines. Great leaders build people so that people can build the future. Number 7, common mistake, ego and lack of humility. This may be the most subtle and most dangerous failure of all time. When leadership becomes about self-interest, status, recognition, and being right, it loses its foundation. Hubris and arrogance sets in. Leaders fail when ego and arrogance replace concern for the betterment of all. Common mistake number 8, failure to produce results and outcome. This occurs from having ineffective strategies, a broken business model, failure to focus on the critical factors of success. Additionally, ignoring problems until they become overwhelming is common. Lack of emotional intelligence and self-restraint makes the list at number 9. Science tells us the emotional condition of the organization's leader spreads throughout the organization, and if not grounded on equanimity and discernment before acting, the corporate culture fails. And finally, common mistake number 10, work and life are out of balance. Excessive work demands on self and others, and failure to maintain health and family life balance causes stress, burnout, and fatal mistakes. So what's the deeper lesson? I think it's that leadership failure is rarely sudden. It is usually gradual, small missteps repeated over time until they become patterns. But here's the encouraging truth. These failures are predictable, which means they are also preventable. If you want to lead well, ask yourself, where might I lack awareness? Where might trust be weakening? Where do I need to adapt, grow, let go? The best leaders are not those who never fail. They are the ones who recognize failure early and adjust before it takes hold. If you want to learn more about being a great leader, I encourage you to like, subscribe, and share this video with others. Also, visit louislarimer.com. There you will find additional resources on the golden nuggets of leadership and the golden nuggets of wisdom. Look for 2 books on that website. 7 Strategies for Building a Highly Successful Business and Becoming a 5-Star Executive. They contain principles that will give you an edge as a leader. Well, that's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching, and be on the lookout for my next video, which answers the question, what are 3 important skills of a leader? See you soon.